It's been a journey.
The first time we live, Detroit
Yes,
Heavy Bags. We
yes,
in here,
yes.
baby. If y'all ain't
Thank you
talking large
for our
money,
100 plus
what's the point?
subscribers. Thank you for our 100 plus subscribers. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
First,
definitely,
first,
definitely, man.
yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
already know we
Without,
came to
yeah,
kick it
without
with y'all.
y'all, we couldn't even do this, but we about to make it happen, yo. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Excited about this. Real excited, bro. How you feeling?
Oh man, excellent, man. I'm happy. March 30th, we got the pay-per-view, PBC, man. We got a star-studded lineup, Papes. If you want to take it away, and let's talk
Look,
about the individual fights on this lineup.
before I take the stage, I just want you to get them a quick little rundown about heavy bags, real quick. You know, we live. We
Oh
live.
yeah, yeah, man. Well, we started the heavy bags in 2020, and it's like if we buy all this Nike and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I just said I want to start something that I can wear. You know what I'm saying? I can design.
Uh,
Being from Detroit, we some fresh type of guys, man.
yeah,
We like being fresh. We like, you know what I'm saying? Putting on the drip. So I can't go to the Nike store every weekend, man. I gotta go ahead and be a
yeah,
creator and not a consumer. Like I'm trying to teach the kids, man. Be a creator and not a consumer. You feel
beautiful,
me?
beautiful.
So with the Detroit heavy bags, we love boxing, man. So, that's the heavy bag right there. And of course, we grew up in the city, man. You know what I'm saying? And so Detroit heavy bags, the number 4. Y'all might see this on some of the clothes. My my father's side of the family last name is Fore, so Fore. So my brothers and all them, my other family, they all Fores. So this the Fore family, baby. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Uh,
what's up. Heavy bags, for sure, for sure.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The overall, just a good, positive movement. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We gonna do a lot of things on here. We gonna have exclusive footage of Detroit boxing gyms. We gonna be tapped in. This we on our boxing thing. It's a sports channel, but we mainly on the boxing.
Yeah.
Um, we just love the sport of boxing. We got a lot of respect for the sport of boxing.
Yeah. Yep.
Um, so yeah, let's touch bases. Let's get to the exciting part. Let's get to the
Yeah.
exciting
Yeah.
part.
Let's talk about this March 30th, man. Let's see. The first fight we could talk about is we're gonna spend a couple minutes on each fight, but then we're gonna bring it around to certain
Yeah,
people. They missed they MIA right now, so
yeah,
we gonna
yeah,
bring it all the way back around to that. But first we got Keith Thurman, man. He coming out of retirement. I mean, not out of retirement, but seemingly he
yeah,
was retired. You know what I'm saying? And he's fighting Tim Tszyu. And
yeah,
totally a shocker, man. You know why I say it was shocking for me? I'll get my take on it.
hmm
Because I heard him talking about Devin on a
yeah,
boxing voice, I believe, that he had a long, like a 30-minute interview, and he was just
yeah.
trying to eat their Dev. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to
They
fuck
are.
Jay-Z. He was trying to do so. I say, ooh, he talking so crazy, and he was talking so crazy. The fans was asking him, "So you gonna fight him? Like, what's up? You trying to scrap? Like, what up?"
All
And
this.
yeah, so no, he like Dev, the fight won't sell, or he think he is, nobody gonna want to see it, and he was just making a lot of excuses. So I'm like, oh, Keith just talking. If y'all
Yeah,
know Keith, one of the best talkers in the business.
yeah.
With
Facts.
a lisp, I ain't never seen nobody talk that good with a lisp.
Nah, he'll tell you that too. He all a part of the entertainment part of boxing too. You know what I'm
He
saying?
is
So he,
though. I
he
mean,
gonna talk shit.
from his
But
nickname.
one time Keith, I got a lot of respect for one time Keith, man. Like he was making noise with PBC. He was one of the he kept PBC alive, you know. You know what I'm saying? When boxing was like coming back to life. He's one of them reasons. He was fighting everybody.
Yeah,
You know what
put some respect on that man's name. He
I'm
was
sure,
fighting everybody.
sure.
He was one of the people when I first got back on the boxing scene that I follow heavy. From You
Sure.
know, he fought because he was one of the people that was like first doing a lot of interviews and stuff like that. When the YouTubers had just started getting on the scene, it wasn't that many people covering boxing. But Ellie ES News, I remember the Sean Porter trying to make that Keith Thurman fight. And he seen
Yeah.
Keith out in public. He sat down. He said, "When we gonna fight, Keith? When we gonna fight? When you
Well,
gonna pull?" And Keith had the bag. Keith had the power and the control.
yeah,
Keith
and
was number one. Really?
sure, the boxing skill, the footwork was amazing, the defense was amazing. I, like Keith was making a lot of noise. Like he was damn near trying to get a fight with Floyd.
He was. He
End of
was.
that,
But Floyd ain't no dummy.
no, because it was definitely valid. It was
Cause
definitely valid.
Keith
You know,
real smart. Keith is real smart. You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? He know when to cherry pick. He know when to. Cause Keith was supposed to actually fight Earl. We were supposed to see that Earl Keith a long time ago.
Absolutely, absolutely. Would have been like on like the no, that was before Keith got injured. That was
Yeah,
before.
yeah. That was when Keith was
Yeah,
healthy, but Keith didn't want to go that
he
route.
didn't. He didn't.
Just like ain't
Earl,
nobody
Earl,
want to go that route till that boy
he was
got
on
into the
fire, man.
accidents.
Everybody want that shit. It was looking real bad for folks if you step in
And,
the ring, Earl.
until he got into that accident, then people
Yeah,
start to watch it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if
right.
Earl all right, but let's talk about his opponent, Keith Thurman opponent, Tim Zoo.
Tim Zoo, yeah, yeah, the 29-year-old Tim Zoo, yes, sir. I think he got a total of 24 fights.
It's getting kind of chilly, man. I gotta throw
Look, you got over there a snuggie, bro. You got a snuggie over
No,
there.
man, it's a little club room, Macy special. You feel me? You
I see
feel
you, my
me?
guy. I see you,
You
my
feel
guy. Grown man,
me?
grown man.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
Fireplace going,
uh,
you feel me? Trying to get cozy. But Tim Zoo, man, I tell you what, um, we was thinking about lining him up with one of the Charlos and
mm-hmm.
with Maul and Terrence Crawford just called him out for the Australia fight. I don't know how Keith
Yeah,
snuck in here. I
yeah,
don't know. Cause
yeah.
Keith really fighting, he's fighting one of the boogeymen.
Facts, facts. And
Because you know how matter of fact, I'm sorry, Charlo was lined up with Tim Zoo. They was about to fight. I
yeah,
forgot that
yeah.
Tony slid in after
Tony,
Charlo. I think
yeah,
Charlo
yeah,
said he was messed up mentally. And
yep,
Tony slid in and he said, "Shit,
yeah. Because
hey,
Tony,
I'm the
still,
next best thing."
like Tony was still looking like okay, a good challenger. He got a chance to come back, but he ran into Zoo.
Man, you know what? Tony stopped moving his feet, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Tony should be fighting like Shakur Stevenson.
yeah. Tony a hell of a boxer, man. He got definitely got the skill for
But
sure.
he think he a phone booth boxer. He think he gonna just sit in there and just be,
No,
bro.
he bet he's much better when he on his toes, man.
You
Much better.
naturally a skinny man, bro. You naturally skinny. You feel
Yeah,
me?
much
You
better
know,
on
it look like if he ain't box, he'll be real slender. You know what I'm saying?
the.
And like when you messing with a Charlo, that boy was way too big. But man, Tim Zoo, if y'all didn't check out the highlights of that stoppage, I
Yeah,
posted it on the page. And man, Tim Zoo really worked Charlo. I mean, Tony Harrison, man.
Tony. Yeah, yeah,
I mean, I just really wonder why that fight wasn't stopped earlier, man. For real, because he took a beating.
yeah. Just a quick rundown. Tim Zoo, he fought Horn back in 2020. Jeff
I,
Horn. You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
know. I don't know. I haven't checked out his dad highlights. Beat said it's Zoo better than his dad. Beat, you chiming in, man? The guru.
I did see that his dad was a former WBO title holder. I did
Can
see
you
that.
can you see if you could add the guest?
Um,
Uh
yeah, the link is maxed out, so you can
Oh,
only
it's
do.
only a duel. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But
So
yeah, man, I gotta look up Tim Zoo dad highlights, man, and watch some of his matches, but
Oh,
I didn't know he used to box until probably last month. Last
yeah,
month, you know what I'm saying? But I tell you what, that's a tough boy.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's a legend.
Oh,
That's what B said.
I'm looking here because I'm actually it's getting to learn. It's just starting to learn Tim Zoo. You know, getting a little history on him. I see that Zoo fought and defeated Takashi Inu.
Anyway,
Anyway, I'm sorry. Yes.
how did Tim Zoo beat Anyway? They're not the same classes. Nah, that ain't that Tim Zoo. But yeah, I'm looking up his father right now. No, he couldn't have beat Anyway. They ain't even in the same weight class. But like I say, that Keith Thurman Tim Zoo
Um,
is gonna be real interesting though, man. From my prediction, I'm gonna say split decision. Keith Thurman by split decision, man.
okay. And then
And
just the fact check on that. I am looking up Tim Zoo. I'm on his Wikipedia.
you
And
say B say no way, no way.
it got it on there.
What
I'm
you
about
talking about? Tim Zoo beat
I'm about
Anyway?
look here. Can y'all see that?
What year was that? What weight?
So it said he won all three scorecards too. So
What weight
this
was that, bro?
so the
No,
last the
that say
last date
21.
the last date that they showing before that is Dennis Hogan, who he fought March 31st on in 2021. And then it says in his next bout, he fought Steve Spark, won in the third round TKO. Then it said in his next bout after that fight was Takashi with a convincing unanimous decision win, winning all
Hold
three
on, it say
scorecards.
Tim Zoo. No, he couldn't have beat Anyway.
This is his Wikipedia, fellas. I'm about
Right.
to I'm gonna go up in
Wikipedia.
here.
Hold on, let me see. No, cause that's two different weight class.
This where I'm at with it. The 5'9", 70-inch reach, 24 fights, 24 wins, 17 knockouts. Representing Australia.
No, this was a different Anyway.
Is it?
Yeah, so this ain't the small Anyway.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, this a bigger. I don't know if he related to this
Yeah,
Takashi Inoue.
I mean, it's just lining up with everything because they got order. They got it's weird for sure. Okay, that's what it is. It's a different one. Okay, because they got it in his Wikipedia.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. That's a different guy. Yeah, for sure. But
Okay.
like I say, Tim Zoo is a rising star, man. Australia got behind him on that last fight against Tony, man. Australia was really behind him.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
and he really just canceling people, man. Him and Better BF, they remind me of each other.
Oh man, I'm a big fan of him as well.
Yeah, him and Better BF remind me of each other. But what's your prediction on that fight, Papes?
um,
I know you getting your bearings together on Tim Zoo, but what you think?
I'm looking at his resume, man, and he has a nice resume, man. And
And Charlo ducked
and
him.
I did witness the Tony Harrison fight as well. It's gonna be I say Keith Thurman always give you action packed fights. First thing first.
He do.
It
He
don't
do.
don't be a dull moment. So Keith coming to fight. That's what you gotta know.
At
So
155 at a catch weight with no belts on the line. So I don't know
Keith,
whose advantage was that.
Keith is big out here. Keith big for sure. Keith
Well,
big.
who has the advantage
That's
with
a good.
no?
That's a good question.
Why is there no belts on the line?
This is a statement fight. This is a statement fight. They follow this follow up fight. The winner of this fight can have a big fight on their hands for sure. Probably before the end of the year.
Maybe
Um,
one of the Charlos or
why not? When they find that 155, why not?
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm taking Keith. I'm
I,
taking
I'm
you
gonna
now.
have to go with Keith too because I just think the feet. Keith Keith's such a high IQ boxer,
Yeah,
bro. Like
yeah,
he know everything going on in that ring, and really he almost beat Pacquiao for real.
yeah, yeah,
He hit Pac. I think Pacquiao was on them things.
yeah. Listen, listen.
Cause he hit Pacquiao with some flush punches, bro. And Pacquiao, he like ate him, but like when they slowed it down, your head not supposed to get hit like that with short
No,
punches. He was planting his ass.
that's smart.
Beat say Tim Zoo by KO.
By
Beat say
KO?
Zoo. And that's the only way he gonna do it, because he ain't gonna win a decision. So
I'm
it to me, that's
uh,
like Tank Devin. Hey, Tank ain't winning the decision.
mm,
So that's
mm.
the only way you gonna get him, knock him out.
So his last fight, he went unanimous decision. Zoo. He went unanimous decision.
Oh yeah, who did he fight last?
Brian Mendoza.
Yeah, yeah. He
That
man,
that was a title fight too. Light middleweight title fight.
yeah, man. Tim
That
Zoo
was,
been going through people, man.
yeah, for
But
sure.
let's shout outs to Tony, man. I know I posted you your knockout, but shout outs to Tony, man. This the D, baby. We always gonna support our Detroit fighters, man. I gotta get my boy Craig on here, man. You know, he and Deontay camp. And I
Yeah,
want to get his perspectives. We got to get my boy Otto, Otto in here, talk good money.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So man, y'all, we got a lot coming up. But I tell you what,
It's
Tony,
actually
man,
it's the fight coming up in the city. End of February. I'll speak on I'll post another video on that, but it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
good
we
fight.
gonna be hitting the Detroit fights and all that, man, with the heavy bag gear, heavy bag merch coming real soon. But
Yes,
like I
sir.
say, shout outs to Tony because he a legend in the city, man. We love what you did. We thought we was gonna get our fight at Little Caesars Arena with you, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't hold the belts long enough. But man, you know, if you listening, if you ever get an ear to this, man, when you get in there again, man, use your feet, man. Stop trying to stand in front of these fighters, man, putting your head on that line like that
Yeah,
with these dangerous punchers, man. That's you
yeah,
making it easy for them.
yeah, you very talented, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't showing your full range. Maybe he ain't got the feet no more. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't, you might as well hang them up, man. Just hang it up, bro.
Okay.
If you ain't got no more feet. So who we got next, March 30th? Because
Um,
it's an action packed card.
it's action packed car. We can tap in with Fundora. We can tap in with Rolly Pitbull. Um,
The next big fight is the Roly Pit Bull. You know what I'm
I
saying?
want to say them for last because I got a lot to talk about
So
this.
what you want to
I'm
go?
loving.
Sebastian Fundora.
I'm
Sebastian
loving.
Fundora, my boy B Skinny Man. My boy B Skinny Man. Hey, that boy B. King.
Boy,
Man,
be heck,
Fundora, so fun to watch, bro.
using the heck out that reach of his, man.
Fundora fun to watch, but actually he used his reach a little bit, but then again he don't.
He do fight in the booth. He do fight in the booth. He do.
Because really, you need to start studying Tyson Fury. If he
When,
starts studying Tyson on how Tyson fight his opponents, that probably do him a lot of justice, man.
yeah.
Because Tyson Fury, he keeps his opponents on the outside like he's supposed to,
Oh,
like he practiced. I don't know what Fundora practiced, but if you that tall, bro, you cannot let people get that close to you, bro.
no, seriously, it's like it don't even make sense.
No,
How are they that close to you? You know what I'm saying? Like
because he ain't got no feet like that either. He,
facts.
you
I
know what I'm
noticed that.
saying?
Yeah, I noticed that about Fundora.
because he think he can just beat people down. But then, you get those people, yeah, like B say, he got to quit exchanging so much, man. He
Mm-hmm.
exchanging way too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting right there. The same thing I was saying with Tony Harrison, man. You sitting right there just exchanging, bro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
these black fighters like Erickson Lubin, that fight Fondora had, if y'all ain't watched that fight, it was probably one of the most interesting fights you would watch.
Oh
We
yeah.
watch me, you and B watched that over his house, I think.
Mhm.
Lubin got his face beat off damn near
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
still clipped Fondora a couple times.
Look, yeah, it was action packed, man. But it was like Fundora wanted that. I don't know what it is about him.
He want
he won
that.
a fight. He won a fight. What's Sebastian nationality?
I think he
My
I
fault, my
think he Mexican. I believe he Mexican.
Yeah, I believe
But
so.
I think he American Mexican, you know?
Uh, mm,
Hmm.
that
Which
boy
I realized that they don't count that as the same as real Mexicans.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And Mexicans that grew
in
up
the
in
world.
America. Yeah, in the boxing
Yeah,
world.
boxing world, he gonna be USA.
Man, speaking of Mexico, man, I gotta get shout outs to Bill and Dev, man. But they did their amateur career in Mexico.
Yeah.
Robert Garcia actually said that Bill Haney is the reason that they have to pay fighters more than $150 now when they matching up with them.
Mm,
They used to be able to pay their opponents 150 or so bucks and
mm.
go ahead and get in the ring. He say Bill Haney done made it. They got to pay these boys 2,000 a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
He said he
Yeah,
raised the prices in Mexico.
that's dope.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So Robert Garcia really got a lot of respect for
That's just
Bill.
putting respect on the sport and putting respect on the country of Mexico as well. Cause yeah, the Mexican culture has a big part of boxing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
shout out to Bill and Dad. Shout out to the Haneys.
Yeah, man, they
But
really did their thing in Mexico. B said most of his pro career was in Mexico too.
yeah,
Hmm. But man, it's a beautiful thing. So speaking of Mexico, man, we got this little Mexican midget, a
look,
motherfucking Pitbull
man,
Cruz.
listen,
Pitbull Cruz.
listen.
Man, we first really learned about him, really got up on him heavy when he fought Tank. I knew who he was before then. But when
Absolutely.
he fought Tank, it's that barometer, it's that
Yeah,
measuring stick that you got to see. Like, man, who are they? When they match up against each other, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Where
yeah.
does he rank?
It
And
looked,
and that really put him as a top guy, man, when he matched up against Tank.
yeah. So chiming in on that, it looked in the beginning without knowing any history on Pitbull. It looked like a tune-up fight. You feel me? Just the look of it,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
outside looking in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people. Well, people don't expect Tank to lose anyway.
Right,
People,
right, right, right,
they
right.
just don't expect Tank to
Looked like
lose.
a tune-up fight. You know what I mean? And just on the outside before the actual fight happened. That's what I'm speaking on. Before the actual fight happened, I'm like, okay, they just throwing the opponent at him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Pitbull, he showed and proved why he deserved that pay-per-view fight. He showed up, showed out, kept his foot together.
exactly.
Any small mistake Tank would have made could have cost him that night.
Yeah, and you know what? He gained a lot of black fans that night. He
Yes.
gained a lot of black
Yeah.
fans because
Yeah.
everybody, even the people, the most casuals love Tank.
Yeah.
Tank got the most casual fans, and I
Mm,
was talking to Beat about this the other day. That's when you got a mega star. When the
mm-hmm.
people that don't watch boxing is gonna chime in, you know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? When the people that don't watch boxing chime in and you hear the girls and stuff, oh, I'm watching Floyd fight tonight. I'm
Right.
watching Tank fight tonight. That's the only time you hear it is when it's these huge mega fights. I remember my mom telling me about the Ali fights back in the day. She said people didn't do nothing else.
Yeah.
If Ali fight was on, you did not do nothing else.
Yeah.
Everybody was watching the fight. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And other people like that. I
Yeah.
remember Tyson was like that. I
Absolutely.
remember in recent memory as a young guy, Tyson was like that.
Mm-hmm.
You had a few of them. You had a Lennox. You couldn't
Yeah.
miss a Lennox fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Roy
E-
Jones,
the Evander fight?
Evander. You couldn't miss that. You couldn't miss Roy Jones.
No. Nope. Who
Roy
else?
Jones was a mega star.
Yeah.
Roy
Yeah.
Jones was
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
culturally top three.
Culturally,
In the
I
culture,
agree.
top three. Y'all must have forgot.
I agree. I agree.
Broke my right hand, knocked him out with the left. Y'all must have forgot.
I agree. Listen, Roy did some amazing stuff. He entertained. He had fun. Um, he opened up. You know what I'm saying? He opened up some doors. You know what I mean? He opened up some doors to boxing.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
he kept life in the boxing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. Roy was fun to watch. Roy was
But
fun.
so he said, B said that's the meaning of the face of boxing. Really, that when
Oh
when they
man,
take over
we
all the
got
households and they, you know what I'm saying?
the face of boxing, man. Listen, when it comes to that, you have to be, to me, you got to be showing up and showing out. You got to be fighting these fighters, man. You got to be letting it
Yeah,
known that not to be
yeah.
met.
So what? I mean, what about Rolly? Let's not get too far away from this Eastside
Yeah,
Cruz versus Rolly fight. So we
Rolly,
talked about Eastside, man. Let's give Rolly some credit. Rolly has
Rolly,
he has made the world like him for some reason. Rolly has made a lot of
he's
fans. You know what
respected
I'm
in
saying?
the box. He's respected in the boxing world for sure, for
I
sure.
mean, I can't say he respected, but I could say his name is big.
Yeah, that's what I mean. In a way,
I
they got no. I would say he got some respect on his name because
I I
even Tank gave him his props. You know what I mean? And he's one of those fighters that you know people want to fight. You know what I mean?
so
Fighters want to.
this fight is actually the battle of the two tank ass whoopings.
Yeah, yeah. And I would say both of these boys are machines. Like both of these boys, bro. Um, it's gonna
Yeah,
be
I
it's
just
gonna be a fight. It's
I
gonna be
seen
a fight.
I seen Eastside get in an exchange with Gamboa, and he was, oh yeah, he said he fought Tank. That's why. I mean, Rolly had a name before he fought Tank. I ain't gonna say it was huge as big as, of course you fight Tank, your name get bigger.
Sure.
And same thing for Eastside, you fight Tank, your name get bigger. But Rolly had a little, niggas was
He
saying
had
Rolly name. They
no
was
for
saying, I knew who Rolly was for sure.
Rolly been getting prime time too. He been prime time.
Yeah, but of course he got bigger fighting Tank. You know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely. Absolutely.
these are battle of the Tank ass whoopings for real.
Yeah, yeah. For
And
sure. Hey, do you think either one of these out of this fight, do you think is any one of these fighters worth a part two
um, you talking about out of these fights,
versus
March 30th?
Tank? Out of if it was on the floor to
Oh,
the winner versus
um, I mean, I
is
thought I
any
thought Isak
worth
deserved a
worth
rematch,
part two?
but I thought Isak deserved a rematch, but when it come to Rolly, no. I mean, I just don't see, because I say Isak deserved a rematch because the fight was super competitive. It
Mm-hmm.
was super competitive. He was trying to mess Tank over, bro. And Tank, after that fight,
Well,
Tank was like, man, I ain't going back in there with dog. I ain't going back in there with him.
he let it be known.
He
he told
said it off rip. I'm not going. So I mean, I'll let them make that fight.
Yeah.
I don't think that fight would be happening. But it brings it all back around to why wasn't Tank a part of this card, man? Where is Tank?
Um.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah. I
Hello?
ain't gonna lie.
Hello?
I mean, I feel like Tank got a lot of challengers out there. That's who I feel personally as a boxing fan that's worth the shot. You know what I mean? Um. But I'm gonna say this. I mean, I don't know what Tank got going on personally, but he did, make the change. Spiritually. He changed his name. So I'm not
Abdul
sure.
Wahid.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he maybe he's going on a spiritual break or mental break. I don't know. But yeah, we ready to see Tank at the end of the day. We ready to see Tank. We ready to see the face of boxing. That's what boxing labeled him. The face of boxing. We're ready to see the
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
You know?
And I want to talk about that a little bit. The face of boxing. When it comes to like I say, when Tank fighting, you know, a lot of people going out to buy that fight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
The people that I don't see tune, like honestly, my Facebook timeline heats up.
mm-hmm.
Heats up and people get to talking like they know this and like they really consume boxing
But
like that. They get to talking.
yeah, yeah.
So on a traditional aspect, I will give that to him.
Mm-hmm.
On a 2024 aspect, it's kind of like I compare it to like music. Um, how the radio used to control the only thing on what's hot
Right,
and
right,
stuff like that, but now you got all these streaming apps. Now you got all these different things that artists have platforms to get paid on. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So why I'll give Tank the face of boxing, I can say that it's not like ain't nobody else eating.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that nowadays it's a little bit different with boxers having the opportunity to get money in so many different ways and so many different places. You still with me, Ray?
I'm
Oh,
back.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and in so many different avenues and so many different places. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
feel like it's a little bit more even playing field because you know Tank could be the face of boxing, but then you got Canelo,
yeah.
you got
Still,
Terrence,
still.
you got you got you got Devin,
Yeah,
who's doing tons of promotions.
yeah,
Devin and Bill, tons of promotions. And that's how you become one that's how your brand get bigger.
yeah.
Put it
For
like that.
sure, sure.
You got to be out here.
Yeah.
So Tank is really his brand is huge, and he's not even. I wonder if Tank moved around like a Devin Haney. What like, oof,
I
oof,
mean,
that boy bank account to be doing
um,
shit.
Tank has such a huge fan base. He's probably gonna draw the most audience out of all boxing. Out of all the boxing athletes, he's probably gonna draw the most audience.
Aside from Canelo, maybe.
Okay, I give you that. I give you.
Because it's the thing. It's the thing. It's why I try not to get too much in the pay-per-view numbers because I don't really know niggas outside of where we at. You see what I'm
Right,
saying? I don't know white people like that.
right,
You know what I'm saying? I don't know um other races. I'm not in their culture.
right, right.
You know what I'm saying? So all I would to know, I don't know how we find official numbers.
I agree with that too. I say Tank definitely has fought some great competition. He shut people up that was rapping him. You know what I mean? Like he not like that. But it's just the main thing. Like I said, we talking about the face of boxing. We're not saying he didn't fight the best competition, but he know the big fights we looking for. The boxing fans are looking for. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. And I
You know,
think
big fights
to
we
be the
look.
people's champ, I feel like you gotta fight the people that the people want to see you fight. To be the people's champ. I mean, to be my people's champ. How about that? You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Because like Terrence, I still haven't. I still don't feel like he fought the people that to solidify his legacy like everybody else solidifying it. They just basically saying put him away in the Hall of Fame. He need to suck on the lemon because he's just awesome. Like like
Yeah.
Juvie said, like they said about Juvie. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he got the Juvie status yet when he was with the Hot Boys. I don't know if he that hot like that. You feel
Well,
me? Cause
no,
I mean, I just feel like, come on, man, why are you I just don't understand why they drag us through this. It's kind of just, everybody know I
oh,
got a little gripe with Tank right now, and it's
yeah,
cause Tank drag us through this shit.
yeah, it's been having us on edge so much, and we just like, come on, come on, come on, y'all. What we getting? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just definitely 2024. I'm looking for some action packed, cards. I'm looking for some action packed lineups.
Yeah,
Um,
he dogged. Yeah, Crawford dogged Earl, but we all know that wasn't 100% Earl. We all know.
yeah, yeah. So we got one more fight. We need to talk about two that's on this card. Um, because like I said, this is an action packed card we got coming up. So we're going to talk about the 40-year-old Lara versus the 31-year-old Michael Zarafa. I'm not sure of his name that much either, but we got a 40-year-old champion. Is he a champion? Yeah, he's a champion. He's still a champion. Um,
What belt he got?
he got the does he has the WBO WBA. He's a WBA light middleweight. I'm sorry, not light. WBA middleweight world champion. Lara. Yes, and he's fighting his number one mandatory challenger, Michael Zarafa. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correct, but yeah. Um, Lara record 29-3. His challenger record is 31-4. Um,
31-4.
yep.
First
Lara
29-3.
15 knockouts. Mike with 19 knockouts. Um, they went in at 160 and 162.
Yeah.
5'9", 5'11" in height. Lara has the reach advantage. He has the 75-inch reach advantage. Mike only has the 71.5-inch reach. But his challenger has the age advantage. So, do you think age is going to be a factor in this fight?
Yeah, I mean, of course, Father Time is undefeated. You know what I'm saying? And you said he fighting a 31-year-old.
He's fighting a 31-year-old that has 4 losses.
Yeah, I think he gonna take care of him, man. I mean, just from the looks of it, on how Lara was fighting, I was watching his last fight, and boy's solid, man. He's solid for real. He can box.
Yeah,
He can box for
yeah,
real. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So I'm going with Lara on that one. I don't have no horse in that race, but I don't have no horse in none of these races. But I'm gonna go with Laura. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just I think age and experience probably take that one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
And
I also, what you think?
I'm going with underdog on this. I'm gonna go against the mandatory challenger. I just feel like it comes a time where the new generation has to take over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
40 years, being 40 years old, boxing. That's a lot of wear and tear that you really don't want. You don't want to be having to come at these young challengers. I mean, even though I know these fighters, they love the challenge. You know what I mean? They love the sport. They wouldn't be in it if they didn't. But I'm just saying, like, realistically, they don't want them problems with these young fighters. You know what I mean? Coming of age, because boxing can be brutal. You know what I mean? And it can be very long term down. But so that's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it as Out with the old, in with the new.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, Papes?
I can hear you, but I can't see you. Your screen black.
Okay. Well, we can go ahead, man, and try to kill this live, and then we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
get another one. We can get another one going. You know what I'm saying? We can chop it
absolutely.
up some more.
He been he been in the game for a minute. I definitely got respect for Larry. I definitely do.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Anything happened on my phone, my picture freeze. So somebody called me, and that's why my picture froze. I just
yeah,
don't know why.
that happened. That just happened to me, and then it just snapped back to it.
I don't know why it's doing that. But let me see if I can refresh this. Cancel. Let me see. Yeah, but we'll go out and we'll end this first live that we did, and we'll tap back in. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
sure. Heavy
Go
bag,
go, go live again. You already know what it is. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like and
like,
subscribe
please. Thank you.
for sure. For sure.